How are we doing?
You're fine, man.
We're
We are
fine. We're fine.
good.
Hey, are
We
people
are fine.
hungry? Have you started the snacks? You guys are doing your faces and your voices like that.
Yes.
Please don't be hungry. We'll start soon, okay?
We
Sure.
fasted for the snacks.
Yeah, I can see people are hungry for the snacks. Some people
Mhm.
have budgeted this is going to be their dinner. Oh, wow. Okay, all right. So thanks for being here. We're going to start the program right away. Okay, so we're going to have opening prayer by one of us. So anyone who would like to say a word of prayer for us to begin, please unmute yourself and just go ahead.
Shall we pray? Our Father in heaven, Lord, we thank you for this evening. We thank you for today's program. We thank you for bringing us together again to learn something new. We commit everything into your hands, everybody into your hands, and those who are even yet to join, we commit them into your hands. We pray that, Lord, everything will go well and we would have a good time learning a new skill. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen.
Mhm.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Um, okay, so I hope we all know why we are here.
Yes. Yeah.
I hope you didn't maybe accidentally click on some link. Oh, I just saw this link and I just clicked on it. I don't even know why I'm there. Okay, all right. So then it means we are all here because we know what's about to happen. All right. Thanks to all. Okay, so today is going to be a very, very, very special day. Okay, so we have our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful big sister, mommy, auntie, everything, with us. And she's going to help us. She's going to train us. She's going to teach us. This is a skill you'd have to pay thousands of Ghana cedis to learn, but she's going to teach us for free because she loves us as her dear siblings. Okay. All right. So, without wasting any much time, I'm going to introduce our trainer for today's skill training, which is small chops, okay, and dessert. So we're going to have our wonderful sister, Miriam Aqua Hagan, okay. I don't know if I pronounced the name right.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So our dear sister is actually she's been doing this for quite some time now, and she's Ghanaian, as you can see. And I'm Pacha, oye Ghana ni.
Oh, Patrol Ghana Nipa.
Okay, confirmed,
Yeah.
endorsed. Okay, all right. So she's a Ghanaian. She's based in Accra, and she's a physician assistant by profession. And you ask, why is a physician assistant here? Okay, she does the cooking as side hustle. Okay, and she says she's going to teach us a lot of snacks. Okay, Ghanaian snacks. We're going to learn how to make our own meat pie, spring roll. You see how we are here in China, and usually you crave for Ghanaian snacks, especially meat pie, okay, and some other local snacks. So she's going to teach us a host of them. She's going to teach us meat pie, spring rolls, samosa, coconut cookies, chen chen, okay, and for dessert, she's going to teach us coconut flakes. I don't even think I've heard of this before. I'm going to be international. Cook by the end of this training. Coconut flakes, cocoa pine juice. Hey, Charlie, maintain that. Have you guys heard before? We are going international. We're going international. Okay. She's going to take ice cream, rice juice, and a whole lot of things. Okay. So we will welcome our sister Miriam Aqua Hagan to proceed. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you for being here with us.
Hello, guys. Good morning, good evening. Thank you so much for the nice introduction, and I'm very happy to know all of you. Yeah, so we are here to learn. I think I'll learn from you as well. So we'll proceed, right? I have my sister here with me. She's called
Okay.
Beatrice. Yeah, so
Oh,
she'll be assisting me so that everything will be fast for us, so that we didn't really keep long and get things done. So we are going to start with our coconut cookies.
okay.
So please, a minute. I'm trying to set up
Oh,
the.
relax. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so as our trainer gets ready, everyone please get your stuffs ready. Okay, so that when she mentions, you just put it close to you and
Okay.
yeah. Okay, I think all is set.
Okay, so we are going to start with our coconut cookies. We'll need the main ingredients. That's the coconut. I've already grated it so that it will be easy for us. So
Oh, okay.
this is the coconut.
Okay, so okay, all right.
Yeah, this is the coconut. I've already grated it. So depending on the size you want, but it will be good if like it's in flakes like this.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the coconut. Then
Please,
our
what
soft
did you
flour
use?
is here.
Please, what did you
Please,
use with the flakes?
We have our flour. The soft flour, we have it here.
okay,
Then
so
this
I
is our
think Sister
sure.
Miriam, I think someone
Yeah.
was asking what did you use? So I think she's just showing us the ingredients she's going to use for the coconut flakes. So first, she
Yes,
has
please.
shown us the coconut, which
Yeah,
is
the
already
coconut.
grated. Yes. And please, after grating, did you squeeze the juice out or
No,
something?
we've not
Okay.
juiced it. It's just the coconut. So we are coming to
Okay.
make the cookies, the coconut cookies.
Okay.
Then the flour, the soft flour is here.
Okay.
Then we would need some sugar. Then some salt. A pinch of salt. It's usually like the sugar content will be more than the salt. But we need some contrast so that it will balance the taste. Then we have our baking powder. The baking powder will make it softer. Yeah, like soft. So this is the baking powder. Some people like margarine to add butter to it, but I like it more healthier. And
Okay.
it depends too. You can fry or bake. So maybe if you would bake, it will be okay if you add some butter, but we'll be frying our own. So I wouldn't want to add butter. So the coconut needs to be mashed so that you really enjoy the taste. If you are that type that you like rich ingredient, you can add some milk powder to it. But the coconut is already nice. The coconut is nice. The juice is in it already. So if you take more of the coconut flake or like the grated coconut, you really don't need to add the milk powder. It will still be very nice.
Okay.
Yes. So this is my bowl that I'm going to mix the ingredients in.
Some of us have our coconut, but we haven't grated yet. So
should
we
we
don't
give
know
some time for them to grate it?
Okay, so my dear ones, do you need time to grate your coconut? Please unmute yourself and let's hear from you. Do you need some time to grate your coconut or we continue?
I think let's continue because there's not much time.
Okay.
I feel like
All
you are
right.
writing it down. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Please, I hope
We are
you
jotting.
don't.
We are jotting down, so we
Okay.
will
You are
follow
jotting it
later.
down.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. Please just write in the note. When you finish, bring it for marking. All right. Okay, so someone is asking, what did you use to grate?
Okay, this is the grater. This the mini grater I have at
the
home.
normal grater, not any machine.
So not at all. So it depends on the size you want. Mine is a little smooth, so any way to get it grated is fine.
Okay.
Yes. So we are going to take some flour. To make it very rich, you need more of the coconut. That's it. If you are the type that like good things, quality food, you can put in more of the coconut.
Okay.
So this is our flour. We have to sieve the flour because sometimes there are some things in it that we really do not want it included in the food.
Okay. So any normal sieve is right. It's okay,
yes,
right?
Yes, it's a very fine one. That do not have much holes.
Okay.
A normal sieve, yes. So
Okay.
I'll just sieve the flour.
Okay.
Very quick.
All right. So sorry. So those of us who are now joining in, okay, today we are learning small chops. Okay. So currently our trainer is teaching us, our trainer, Mrs. Miriam Hagan from Ghana, is teaching us how to make coconut flakes. All right. So to begin, she has already grated her coconut, which she has shown to us. And this is the grated coconut. She hasn't juiced it out. Okay. So just grated. And then she has just sifted the flour, soft flour. Okay. All right. Please you can proceed.
I hope the light is okay.
Yes, it's okay for us. We can see clearly, Pa. I wish I'm in the house with you.
I think Nekasako.
Okay. Mrs. Miriam. Okay, so I think she may have been disconnected. Ghana and our network don't. She'll be back soon. All right. Okay. All right, so while we wait for her to rejoin, DJ, you can give us some maybe interlude. All right, while we wait for her, please give us food music. So we want food. We are hungry. Mr. DJ, are you here with us?
Yes, please.
Hey, are you too hungry? You can't play the music for us. We beg, please. You're the first one. The first snack we fry will be yours, okay?
Sugar cane sweet, but your love is sweeter. So below juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I get the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you come gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Match on your chin now, girl, don't talk. Got me like a thief in the night, no job. And you know, say, all of my niggas, them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. Match on your chin now, girl, don't know. Taking it a break, and then me, I know the rush. Maybe, if you want me, catch a rebel, my miss with me.
Show me a jigger, let me see. And let me see the woman that is with. I put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. I'm on the kind of you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do so kind things, make me feel some kind.
Yeah.
Okay, so our trainer is back.
Oh, so
Is the
sorry.
network disturbing you?
Yeah, sort of.
Please, which network are you using? Let me go warn them.
I'm using MTN.
I'll call MTN office. They shouldn't play with us. Okay, all right. Please proceed. You can go ahead.
Okay. I'm still trying to adjust the
camera.
Yes, so that we would have a very good view.
You should have told me. I would have come to hold the camera for you.
Mommy, or you do
Talking now.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can see. Yes, we can see you. Yes.
Wow. So I've already seen the flag.
Okay.
So
is there supposed to be any measurement here regarding maybe a big idea eyeball and
yeah, okay. I don't know. Are we all practicing now? Probably I can put the measurement up later if that's okay.
Okay, no, that's okay. Yeah, you can put it up later. Now we are taking notes, so yeah.
Okay. So would add our sugar.
Okay.
Can I get pen? It's mainly sugar based, and mind you, the coconut has some sugar already. So we don't need to really
put too much sugar. But I know then the promas people will put a lot of sugar.
Oh, that's fine. If that's your preference, that's cool. Then we'll take a like a half teaspoon of the baking powder.
Okay.
Then a little salt. The salt is just for contrast, like.
Okay.
Just to
balance the equation.
Yes, please. So a bit of the salt will be fine. Then about
please, when you fetch it, let us see the amount you fetch before you pour it in, so that we can be
okay. So
yeah.
I'll put the measurement for the ingredients up. So
okay.
So we'll mix all the ingredients together now. Like can I get the nutmeg? We need some flavor, so I'll add some nutmeg to it.
Okay. All right. So the nutmeg is mainly for flavor.
Yes. It will give it this nice flavor. So I'll grate some nutmeg and add that.
Okay. So you mentioned earlier that the baking powder is to make it soft, right?
Yes, to make it soft and crunchy. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to mix all the dry ingredients.
So please, someone is asking, can the powder form of nutmeg be used?
Oh, sure. Yes.
Yeah. You can use either the powder or the hard one. Any is okay.
Yes. So I'm going to add in the coconut. The coconut is the main ingredient, so we need a lot of it. Like, I'll put in the measurement up there so that we can see. Because I'm not adding milk powder to it, but if you like milk powder, you can add up for extra sweetness. So yeah.
Sweetness.
We have some small milk.
So I'm going to mix. I've added in the coconut flakes.
Okay.
Yes.
So she has just added the grated coconut. So in this mixture has the grated coconut, the flour which she has already sieved, some sugar and a pinch of salt, and then nutmeg.
Okay. So I'll be mixing it up for it to mix thoroughly. Make sure that the coconut is well distributed.
Okay.
Then after that, we need to bind it up. We add a little water, just make it in a ball form.
Okay.
So I'm mixing it up.
So, Sister Miriam, I would want to ask, when you are mixing, what should you notice to realize that maybe you might need more coconut or more flour? When you are
Well,
mixing, should the coconut be seen? Should it be evident than the flour, or?
yes, the coconut should. You can do equal parts of the flour and coconut, because actually we are not adding anything else aside the coconut and the flour.
Okay.
So the coconut should be, if you want it more, it can be more than the flour, so that I can really enjoy the coconut in the cookies.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
I would add in a little water. It shouldn't be too sticky. Like, I'm adding a little water and mix it up and see how the consistency will be before I will see if I would add more or not.
Okay.
So I'm trying to
Please
form a bowl.
don't let your brothers pour for you. Those who be doing it later. If you call someone to come and pour, and then she pours a whole bowl into it, I say
Just do
you have to use it for
small,
porridge.
a little of the water, because the coconut has milk in it. It contains some water already. So
but please, in case someone mistakenly pours a whole bowl of water, can it be turned to porridge?
Then, unless you add in more flour, you see. You add in more flour so that it can bind and for that all that you want.
Okay.
So at least it should form a ball. If some tries to come out, it's fine.
Okay.
So that it wouldn't be too sticky on your hand. It should just, when you raise your hand, you shouldn't be seeing any some of the coconuts on your hand.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. They should all form on the hand. So I'm putting the flour down on a chopping board. Let me see.
Okay.
Any floor, a surface that you can roll it up.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm trying to put it on a surface so that we can roll and cut and fry it. In Ghana, we call it polo.
Oh, so that is polo. Ah, my favorite. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know the English name. Oh, hey.
Polo pan.
Meaning somewhere abroad food. You can come.
Oh, polo.
Hey. Yeah.
If I told you what you are,
Meaning somewhere abroad food. Tina me can coconut cookies no.
Any money go how the local name na ko bi kra ko fa na bro for din bakra na wa ma na koye you know.
So I'm trying to use the rolling pin to just roll it up. And like when you're rolling, it depends on the thickness you want. Yeah, if you want it thick, fine. If you want it light, fine. And even with the cutting, you cut it with like any shape you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can dust the floor, like the floor you are trying to roll the polo, so that it wouldn't really stick. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So we are going to cut it up.
Hey, I must eat polo tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. So we just cut them up, whether triangular, rectangular, any shape that you want.
Any shape.
But I like
any shape you like. It's okay.
Yeah, I like it crunchy, so I usually try to flatten it a bit. So
so the flatter the crunchier.
Yes.
Please put it in your note. Oh, the flatter the crunchier.
If you make it heavy, the middle will be like something like buffroot. It will be you have some softness within.
In there, okay.
Yeah. So if you are the type that you don't like really hard things, you can make it a little heavy.
Hard is good. Hardness is good.
Yeah.
Mm.
If you
Who
make
doesn't
it,
like hard things here? Oh, please.
If you
if you
want grill, grill,
Grill,
yes,
grill.
if you
grill,
want
grill.
it,
Yes, that's the word.
grill.
Okay. Please,
So,
can we see the size you are cutting?
oh, just this. But anyway, thank
Okay.
you guys. The program is online, so I have so much food at home today for my kids. I have 3 girls, so
Oh, wow,
I
that's nice. Congratulations.
oh, thank you. So today there's so much food at home because unfortunately for you it's online, and I will have the food. So
Oh, don't
I'm
worry.
very
I'll send
grateful.
you. I'll come home. I'll come home tomorrow. All right.
Oh, and no problem. I'm very grateful for yeah. So
Okay.
I'm just cutting them up.
Mhm.
Any size that you
Oh,
want, you can just cut
cut
it up.
it.
So we are heating our oil on the pan, on the stove, so that we can fry it. But if you are that person who is health conscious, you can bake it. It's
Okay.
equally fine. Yeah.
But when you bake it, is it going to be grill like the way when it's fried?
And so yeah, so you can make it flatter as we said, so that you have that
Oh,
crunchiness.
okay. Okay. Oh, polo, my favorite. It's so easy to make too. It doesn't even take
Yeah.
time.
You don't need much ingredients to do it.
Wow. Hey, I'll eat polo every day from tomorrow.
Oh, it's very healthy. You just need your coconut, more coconut, and the flour. So I have much of it here, but I really want to save time. So I've cut it. So
Okay.
we just put it, fry it, then probably it should be golden brown. We'll fry for you to see. Then we'll proceed to another thing.
Okay. Okay.
Then
Wow.
the frying should be deep frying, like the oil should be more.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Please, can the camera be turned towards the frying
The
side?
oven, fine. And where
So
the
that
stove,
if my sister steals the first one, I will catch her. The
that's
first one that
fine.
is for our DJ. I promise him.
Okay, so our oil is in the pan. Let me see. Do I have to turn it?
You can turn it back. So side.
I want to turn it. I'm not okay. This is the pan. This is the.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay. I think if
Mommy,
you
can
have
you
a stand,
help me?
if you have a stand, anything, you can put it on the barrel and then maybe use the phone to chuck it so that we can see inside the frying pan.
That's a camera. We are supposed to. Good. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
All right.
Let it
everything hot. So we need a heated oil for us
Okay.
to fry the polo.
Okay.
I would probably put a little in it. It's not really hot now.
Testing mic 1, 2. Okay. So we tested it. It's not hot enough.
We need to wait a little. So
Okay.
we are waiting. Whilst we are waiting.
Polo is about to go down. Okay.
Yeah, you can even make and put in the fridge when you need it. You just dust it with some flour and fry. If you're a busy person and you like it
So
so
please,
much.
please explain that side well for us. How do you keep it in the fridge? Do you need to make it into the round form, or you need to cut it?
No, you just need to mix the ingredients as we have done. Then you make it in a ball form, right? Then you get some cling film or something to wrap it up and put it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
So
not in the
anytime
freezer, right? Not in the freezer.
If you put it in the freezer, you have to defrost it before you can cut. You see?
Okay.
So the refrigerator will be okay.
Okay. Okay.
Then maybe when you're having your breakfast, you just fry it. And you can even equally bake or fry, then put it in the fridge as well.
Oh, it's not going
But
to reduce the crunchiness?
no.
Oh, okay. That's
You just need
nice.
to cover it up in an airtight container.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Please, are we taking notes? Because some of us cannot be going to kitchen every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Someone is asking, how long can you keep it in the fridge?
Oh, let's say a week. A week will be fine.
Okay. So you can keep it for about a week.
Yeah. So I'm putting in the polo into the bit in the oil.
The polo is poloing, oh, hey.
Yeah, it is actually.
Who wants polo? Who wants polo?
The frying is faster than the baking, so.
Oh.
But we usually,
I think so.
The baking is a cheaper option, using cooking oil.
But even buying the oven tools is expensive.
Oh, oven, this is a source of fire, whatever you have.
Oh, so even air fryer can be used?
Yes, air fryer can be used.
Oh, so please also have an air fryer. Don't bother to go buy another oven.
Not at all.
You can
Air
just
fryer,
use it for your polo. Yeah.
it serves a lot of purpose. So. Yeah, so I'm putting them in the.
I'm imagining the aroma in the kitchen by now.
Oh,
This polo is.
This is a serious. It's really. From when we are done with this, we are going to make the spring roll and the samosa. So
okay.
Yeah, we'll just get this done, then move on to that one.
Okay. Thank you. Please, as we are taking note, by next weekend, every one of you should make your polo. You have to send me, you have to ship some to me. Let me taste it and be sure you wrote the note well. Yes, I'll be the teacher. I will mark you. If you get below 6/10, our trainer, Madam Miriam will have to cane you.
Oh, maybe would need more tutorials or clarity on something. I'm available.
Yeah, sure. Oh, this looks so simple and
very simple.
The way I like polo. Oh,
yeah.
Thank you so much for teaching us.
And it's pocket friendly too. So.
Wow, no need to go buy any sugar biscuit anymore. Oh, polo.
The coconut is the secret, like. So, just waiting for it to get golden brown. Then I turn.
Okay. The polo is poloing.
Yeah.
So can you pour the polo into the oil and just maybe leave it to do something else? Or you have to really pay attention to it?
Then from time to time you check on it actually. You can do something else.
Okay,
Then
okay. You don't need to police it. I thought it's the type you have to just stand by it all throughout.
some some have already started browning. So see,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
the DJ's own. DJ, that's the one I promise you.
I'll just 10 minutes. Then
Oh, wow.
you don't have to burn it though. It should be just golden brown. Otherwise,
Okay.
the taste won't be so good.
Yeah.
So you see how
Yes, we can see. Wow. I like the color and the texture, everything.
okay.
Hmm. Minyanka me wo hobby.
Oh, now that you bought your ingredients, I think you can. So
Oh,
it's ready.
yes, we have to this week. I have to eat polo for my kitchen. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So I think this is fine.
Oh, so
It's
that's all. We
golden
are
brown.
done, right? With the
Yeah, we are
polo.
done with yes with the polo.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm just putting a sieve down so that I can put them in it. It will drain out
Okay.
the
The
extra oil,
oil. That's this oil.
come out of
Okay.
it.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
So that cream color should just change. When it's brown, you know that it's ready. When it's golden brown. Okay, so we are done. Let's see. Please, I hope our crepe machine is ready. We are going to make the spring roll wraps. Okay, anyway. So this is the polo. Let's see.
think she's not moving. No, I think it's paused. Wait, she's moving. Let's see.
Yeah, the polo is ready.
Please, there are foreigners in our mix. So when you say polo, then you say the other one
The
too.
coconut, all right. The coconut biscuit is ready. Or the cookies, let me say. The coconut cookies is ready. We finished frying it. So that's it. Okay. So we can just take one and break it. Yeah, that's how it is. Very crunchy. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, so the coconut cookies is ready.
So aside cutting it in the shape you used, can we use any other shape, maybe round or any other shape to cut it?
Sure.
Okay.
You can just get creative with it with any shape that the shape and the size. But if you want it really crunchy, it has to be, the weight needs to be thin.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
But if you want like doughy, more doughy in the middle, you can do it like heavy, the thickness.
Well, not really. Thank you.
Please, can we proceed to another? Or is there any question about the polo or the coconut cookie?
Please proceed.
Okay, thank you. I can do this. Up enough.
Yeah, it's showing you. The light is very sharp. Let me close it.
Yeah. So we need to make our the spring roll or the samosa wraps before we can make it the food itself.
So we're going to pick the bowl. No, it's so virtual. Put in flour with your salt and
Hello, please, I hope we are following.
Yeah, we are here.
Okay, thank you. So we'll take our flour, the soft flour, all the food we are making today, we are using soft flour for that. So we will put in some flour into a mixing bowl. It depends on the quantity of the wraps you want to make. So that one too, I will put up the measurement for maybe if you want to make the number of wraps and the quantity of flour you can take. So we need some flour, then pinch of salt. But if you want
Miriam,
yes, please.
Miriam, please, it seems the positioning of the camera is not ideal. The sun rays reflecting.
Okay.
Thank
you. Can we put it here and see? It won't work. Okay.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's perfect. Thank you.
It's clear.
So I have some flour here. Then we add in some salt, a little bit of salt, but I'll still provide the measurements for the mixture or for the porridge.
Yeah, so it's like a porridge.
Yeah, it's like a thick porridge that we are going to use to make the wrap. So I'll put in some salt. But if you want it really flavorful and nice, I usually like adding grated onions.
Okay.
Or blended onion. You can blend some onions and add that to give it this nice taste and flavor. But the commercial ones they usually use just salt and water. And salt, water, and the flour. So we add some water, a little bit for the start. Then you can use this whisk. If you want to use your hands to fine. So we'll be adding up the water till we get that cocoa texture or that porridge texture.
Okay.
Yeah. So you keep adding till it becomes fine with no lumps. So you mix it up. Did I add a little water to it? Okay. Here. So we keep mixing it up. Maybe if you are impatient, you can use your hands.
It's very fast.
Yeah. So I'm using the whisk to mix it up for us to get a smooth consistency. Please add a little water to it for me. A little. Yeah, so we should get a consistency of like a thick porridge, something of this sort. It should flow.
But not watery, right?
No. Right. If you do it watery, the wrap won't come out nice. Unless you top up on the cream maker so it becomes thick. So it's better if you don't want to stress yourself, it should be like thick porridge. So we'll plug in our crepe machine. This is the crepe maker. But you can equally make it on fire as well. If you have a non-stick pan or a frying pan.
So you just to heat a better.
No way. Okay, so Madam Miriam, I think when you are done using the crepe, you can also teach us how to, if it's possible, how to use the traditional method. Some of us may not.
I'll try for us to see. But if you are afraid of fire, it will be a little challenging for you. But we'll still try something else.
Okay, just maybe one wrap is okay. All right.
So we need to heat the crepe maker.
Yes.
Okay.
I've on it. So warm it.
How long do you have to leave it to be heated?
Well, it depends on what you have.
Okay.
But it doesn't really keep long for probably 1 minute or two. Then it comes with this bowl, this plate. Well, the one I bought, it comes with this plate.
Yes, the one I bought also came with a plate.
Yeah, so you can pour the mixture into the plate.
Okay.
And fill it up. Maybe 3/4, yes. Then we pick our crepe maker like this.
Like, can you hear the
heat? I can feel the heat coming out of the crepe maker.
Okay.
Yeah, very hot. You can feel the heat coming out. So we did
those who don't believe, you can just go and touch it and see, okay?
Sorry?
No. Those who don't believe it's hot enough can come and touch it.
You can feel the heat coming out of the plate. So now we dip it into the bowl that comes with it.
Okay.
So I'm dipping it, the surface into the plate.
Okay.
Then it will be something like this. So we put it down for it to form. There might be holes coming, like whilst it's heating, you can see some holes. So you need to fill the hole up. Otherwise, when you are frying, the oil will enter the food.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So we need to then give it some time for it to form. So you see the color has changed now. Yeah, I can still see some holes. So I'm using a spoon to fill the holes.
Okay.
In it. Yeah. So this one is an easier option. Even the pan on is easier, but if you're afraid of fire, that one will be a bit of a challenge.
Okay.
So wait for a while for it to form.
Okay.
So that it can easily separate from the crepe maker.
Okay.
So it's stay for some time. We should wait and let it stay. When it's ready, it separates easily from the machine or the crepe maker.
Oh, okay.
You see how it's trying to come out easily when it's ready. When it's not ready, when you try to take it, it will be stacking on your hand. But when it's ready, it will come out itself from the crepe maker.
Okay.
It's very hot.
Is it possible that if you leave it for too long, it will be bent?
It will be bent, exactly. So this crepe maker can be used for pancakes and even frying eggs.
Oh, for frying eggs.
That's like how we are doing it. Some people make egg wraps. So you can dip it in eggs. Yes, if you want some egg wraps, just like the wraps we've made. So it's ready now. Please see how it is.
Oh, okay.
Very hard and like malleable. Yeah. It got a little brownish at the back. Yeah, this is it. So this is what we are going to use for our spring roll and samosa. The only difference between the spring roll and the samosa is the folding. How you wrap it. The samosa is usually, is it rectangular or? Rectangular. It's triangular, sorry. It's triangular and the spring roll is in rolls form. So we are making another one for us
Please,
to see.
someone is asking a question. Is this what you use for the Lord's Supper?
Not at all. That one is biscuit. That one is biscuit. This one is a wrap.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure if you eat it, nothing will happen though, but I don't know. And it's not crunchy. It's like doughy. Maybe like the pizza flour, we already made pizza wraps they sell in the supermarket. Like,
okay.
Yeah, so we've made some already here just to save some time. So maybe we'll do about 3 times for us to see. Then we'll go on with the wrap, how to fold it. And also our filling.
Okay.
So
those taking notes, I hope you are still taking the notes.
The pan type.
So like when you put it on one side and it gets ready, you try to turn it to the other side for that side to also kind of get the heat and get cooked. Then it's ready. So it doesn't really take long. So the second one is done. And you have to make sure that there are no holes in it. When there's a hole, you
use a spoon to just, with the dough, wrap it on the top for it to seal up.
Okay.
So there are holes in it, so we are trying to use the spoon to seal the holes.
Okay.
But the camera is black. There's nobody there. Okay. It's very hot.
Please, is it possible to use maybe a knife or something to take it out from the crepe maker?
The crepe maker is non-stick.
Like how I'm trying to.
It's non-stick, so if you do that, you just crepe it.
Electricity, metal.
Oh,
And also,
some of us are afraid of the heat, maybe.
Then probably you can use a wooden spoon or some of this plastic spoon.
Okay.
Okay, please, let's come to the stove and do one and let's see.
Okay.
Let me take this.
I can't remember.
It's ready.
Okay, so when you get a non-stick pan, it's very good. That one, it won't be difficult. But me, I have a lid of that is saying, the one we used to prepare banku. So I'm improvising. So if you get a non-stick frying pan, that one will be way easier. So you take the porridge, then you try to spread it on the. You try to spread it on the pan, the carpet. You see. Okay, so I'm spreading some, and this thing, like when you make the porridge thick, the wrap will be thick, and like the crunchiness, it won't be. Yes, the lighter is the crunchier. So if you're the crepe maker, usually does the work, but if you are doing it with my hand, the one I'm doing on the stove, then you have to just put a thin quantity and spread so that it will really come out crunchy. Otherwise, it wouldn't be crunchy. Let me just say that.
Okay.
So I've spread some of the dough on the pan. So wait for it to cook on the fire. When it cooks, it will just separate from it. It will naturally separate itself. So depending on the sizes you want to make, if you are making on a pan, you will determine the size you want. And those who make it for commercial purpose, the thinner, the more wraps you get, and the crunchier it is. So now we see it coming out. I can easily just remove it and turn. Please, have you seen it? See. So now it's ready. The wrap on the stove is ready. So if you have a non-stick pan, you can use it. If you don't have a crepe maker, you can just use a frying pan. Yes, on the stove. I've put the lid on the stove. If you have a very heavy lid, like the cooking pot lid I have, that's what I'm using. I just turned it in. So we'll do a last one then.
Wow.
Mommy, bring it.
So I'm just putting some on it, then I'll just spread it on the pan.
And the fire must be low.
Yeah, the pan must be heated. Then you just spread it.
Those who are not having the crepe maker, you have no excuse anymore.
Yeah, if you have a non-stick pan, a non-stick frying pan, a cooking pot that's non-stick, you can easily use it and it will really come out where, non-stick, nothing sticks on it. So it will be just easy for you to do it. So when you spread some on it, it shouldn't be too thick. Otherwise, like, you shouldn't be spreading so much layers. The thinner, the crunchier. And spring rolls are nice when it's crunchy.
It's crunchy.
So we'll wait a bit and make it cook. When it's ready, it will just separate naturally from it without stress. And like spring rolls is the filling that makes it expensive. Let me say, the wrap, when you use small flour, you get a lot out of it.
Okay.
A bit of flour, maybe quarter cup of flour, you get plenty. And you can also make the wraps and freeze it. It's a business for some people. They make the wraps and freeze and people buy. They make the wraps, fill it with a filling, whether beef, tuna, beans, spaghetti, anything you can put in. Yeah, you just put it in and wrap it. So yeah, done.
So when you keep it in the freezer, how long can it be kept?
Oh, so far as it's frozen,
Oh,
when you
so that cannot come.
Yeah. So when you are freezing, you don't pour it. You don't make it defrost before you fry. You just heat your oil and put it in it. Then it will just fry. Okay. So we are done with the pan on. Okay. So we are going to do our filling. Actually, I've not cooked the filling. So I have some vegetables here.
Okay.
I have some corned beef here. We are going to use corned beef and some vegetables for the filling.
And therefore, corned beef.
We bought some corned beef. I have carrots, cabbage. So anything that you want, we will have spring onions. We have spring onions. So we are just going to make it. It's just like maybe stew. Let me say, you can make some small stew, corned beef stew with your vegetable. Then you fill it. We fill it up with it.
Please, apart from corned beef, anything else that can be used if one doesn't have a
vegetarian, anything. Some people use beans.
Okay.
Others use spaghetti.
Okay.
Mushroom.
Spaghetti. I've never tasted the spaghetti one. Please, someone is asking, can you use minced goat meat?
Oh, excellent. Anything you want to put in there, if you have
come to Medina, you experience the one with spaghetti.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like the beans one. It's nice too.
Oh, okay. So I think anything protein is okay, right?
Yes, anything protein and even carbohydrates. It depends on your pocket and your budget and the people you are making for.
Okay,
maybe their budgets, yes. So
all right.
We are using so I'm putting some corned beef on fire.
Okay. So first you put in some oil and allow it to.
Yeah, I didn't even allow it to.
Okay.
People say it's not good to heat the oil, like for it to make that sound. They say when you do that, the oil is already hot. That's what
the oil is what?
It's hot, like it's no more healthy, like
Hey, please, oh, some of us are home. If you do it, doesn't do shit. They're like, hey, what's it? You will no more be delicious because there was no che sound.
Okay, so please, I'm making the filling for the pie and
the spring rolls.
Yes, we are just everything. So I'm first of all trying to fry the corned beef. Then I like more. I like more pepper. Like I like when the pepper in it. It's at the back of the fish powder. So I like powdered pepper. I like it when there's like you can feel some pepper in it. So we are frying the corned beef. Okay. Then when it's ready, we just add in the vegetables. You know, we are going to fry on fire. So you need to, whilst you are cooking, make sure that the vegetables won't be overcooked. Because whilst you are frying, it will cook as well. And I like the vegetables are also crunchy, you know. So if you put in the vegetables at the beginning, it would cook, get overcooked. So I'm frying the corned beef. So you can use tuna, as you said, and if you can even cut some cow meat, goat meat, any meat or protein, chicken, anything you want. You can just.
So please, if one is using tuna, must the person fry it as you are doing to the corned beef?
Is it the canned one? So the tuna they sell you.
The canned ones.
Yeah, so that one you can at least tear it up on fire a bit with the vegetable so that you can get that flavor.
Okay.
And maybe the tuna might contain so much oil. Yeah, so you need to take the oil out, then add your vegetables. If you need, I'm not a spice person. Like some people like spices, but I don't use spices with my meal. So if you want to add anything to it, you just add it up. So carrots I usually add, so I'm just adding it up here. Okay. So at least you need to press your filling. When it's it, then you just roll it up.
Please, can you check your volume for us? Let it be a little bit
high.
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So I've added some pepper. I like pepper. Like when it's in it, it's a little burning. When you bite it, and you feel the pepper.
Because you don't want my girls to eat some. You're adding pepper.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Sometimes I even slice these green peppers and put it in so that you can just, when you're eating, you bite it up whilst you're.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So those who want to eat.
Yeah, eat, exactly. So I'm adding in the vegetables. So I've turned the stove off. Then I add all the vegetables, stir it, then we are going to wrap them. There is salt in the corned beef already, so you can taste and see if you like the taste. And sometimes you have to check your spring roll wrap. If the salt in the wrap is too much, you need to balance the filling.
Okay.
So that it wouldn't be too much salt, it should be salty. So if you know that the wrap, you didn't use so much salt. If you didn't use too much salt in the wrap, then you can make up for it in the filling.
Okay.
So I'm adding a little salt because the corned beef contains salt already. I've off the fire while the vegetables because when we fry, it will still cook. So that at least we can get some crunchiness with the filling here. So our vegetable, the filling is ready. So we are going to
Wow, it's looking. I want to have this for dinner, please.
Yeah, it's nice.
Have some plain rice, please. You put some on it for me. Why?
Sure, sure, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we are going to wrap our spring roll. Please, I hope we will practice. We shouldn't just I know that for people, your time is precious to you. I'm not saying we here, yeah, time is not precious, but for you to stay at this time and learning, we should try and put it in practice.
Sure, don't worry. You see us posting our polo. Oh my God.
Okay.
Everything is going to be on the page.
Okay, great. So we are going to make the wrap. We need to leave some of the porridge we used for the
wrap.
Yes, please. So that we will use it to seal the spring roll, so that when you wrap it, they won't come out or separate. So I have some left over of the wrap, the cocoa or the porridge I made for the wraps. So I'm trying to put it together.
Please use the spoon for the taking of it.
Yeah. So this is our wrap. I've taken one. Okay. I've put it on a flat surface. This is very important. So we need to get a clean wrap. So in the first place, we try to put some of the dough or the porridge at the edge of the wrap. Okay. You can do opposite side like this. Please, I hope it's visible.
Yes, we can see you.
So the opposite sides, not the side facing you, but the one at the other side, we just fold it over so that when you wrap it will look clean and beautiful. So I've just folded a little of the sides here and here, not the part facing here. Yes. So I'll take part of the filling. It depends on the quantity you have. So you need to check what you have and know how much you are putting in. Yes, so that you won't be stuck in the middle. So I'll put the filling at the edge of the wrap that we made, just at the edge. So I'll hold it up like this and try and roll over. This is one. I've done once. Then you go again. You just roll it. Then make sure that it's not soft. Also, you should try to tighten it so that it wouldn't be pacha or like way soft. So I'm rolling over till I get to the edge. I'm rolling over. So when I get to the edge, I even put some of the porridge there already, but I'll still add up and roll so that it will just stick. So it will form something like this. Okay, let me put it on the surface for us to see. So this is it. And since we folded the sides, it has come out nicely. So this is it. Yeah, this is the spring roll. And if you don't want it big like this, you can cut it into half. Or while you are making your the wrap, you try and see how big you want it. If you don't want it big, maybe you are commercializing it for commercial purpose. Or maybe the thing you are making, you don't want it big. You should know how much or the size you make for the wrap. So we are doing a second one. I folded the other side. The side that is not facing you. You fold it over so that when you are making it, it will look neat and nice. That's why we fold over. So I folded it over. Then we'll put some of the filling at the edge, the part where you are standing closer to you. You put the filling in. Then you raise it up. You raise it up like this. Put it down. Try and cover the filling. I've covered it. Then I'll go on with the rolling over. Try and tighten your hand so that it won't be soft on your hand. Roll it and try and make it, I don't know, tighter or
it's strong.
Strong. It shouldn't be soft and soft, no. So this is it. I already put some of the porridge there, so it has stick already, but I'm adding up for it to stick. So this is the second one we've made, and it will come out like this.
This one there is someone's lunch. Oh, it's big enough.
Yeah, very
I think
big.
two, that would be for dinner.
Yeah. So maybe should we make more or we should just proceed?
I think we can do the last one, which
Okay.
is on the second now. Yeah, and then we can fry
Yeah.
and move.
Then we'll do the samosa. We'll do the
Okay.
samosa, then we fry it together. So I folded the sides, the other sides as we did for the other ones. Then you put in your filling. Depending on the quantity you want, you can put plenty or small, depending on what you have. Then you roll it over for it to be covered. I've covered it one. Then we go again. You are rolling like a barrel that is rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then now I put the porridge down and roll it on it. Then we are done.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a bit smaller.
Okay, so Madam Miriam, please, I want to ask ourselves a question. Okay, so those here, to make sure that we are learning, when she puts the wrap onto the surface, what does she do first? Anyone, just unmute yourself, and what does she do? Oh, you are giving, what's the idea, Madam Miriam? People are watching.
Oh no, really?
They are dabbing.
Mambi, don't put it up. Just take it off so that we can listen to what our friends have to say.
Okay, someone said fold the size. Is it fold the size? I think you first have to so you can fold.
Fold the side, she's right. Fold the side that is not facing you. Yes.
Okay, so Madam says you are right. After applying the porridge, then you fold the sides.
Yes. Okay. So please, should we proceed?
Yes,
with the samosa?
I think we can have the samosa.
All right. So with the samosa, usually these are round shapes that we've made. So we can, with the samosa, we cut it into half. I'm cutting the round shapes we made for the spring roll into a half.
Okay.
Okay. So with the samosa, we've cut the full one that we use.
Very hard.
Okay. So we'll cut the ones we've made for the spring roll. Ideally, the spring roll, we use the full ones to make. But the samosa, you cut them into half in order to get that triangle shape that we want. Okay. Then you fold one side like a cone. Any side that you want to go first, you fold it up. Please, are we watching?
Yes.
Yes, please. Then we try to put the porridge on the sides.
No, there's no porridge.
On the other side. So we are putting porridge on the other side. Then we fold it over. We want that triangle shape. So after you've made that triangle shape, it's now that you open it up, the hole that you have made. We open it up like this and put in the filling. We open it up and put in the filling. Then when it's done, we put the porridge at the edges of the upper part of the thing we've made, so that we can just fold it over.
We put it like this.
So you fold one side up, you fold one side inwards, then the other will cover it like an envelope. We need to put it on it so that it will form that triangle shape that you want. So this is the samosa. This is it. Okay, we'll go on with another one. We'll do more. So we have our half, our wrap. We've cut it into half. Then you fold it. We've put one on the other, like this. Then you put, when you put one on the other side, we put on some flour at the corners, the other side we've not folded. We are putting the cocoa or the porridge that we made to help us to stick well. Then we roll it over, put it on it for it to form that triangle you want. We folded it over on the other side. Then we'll pick it up, hold it in your hand, open it up, then you put in the filling. Okay. So when you're done, we need to close it up. So depending on the filling, you can fill it to the brim, depending on what you have. So now we are putting all the porridge on the side. Then you try to fold it in. We want a neat finishing. So you fold one side inwards. You fold one side inwards. Then the other side that is left, you cover it up like an envelope. Yes, so you make sure it looks neat and nice. So this is the other one. I hope it's easy, yeah?
Yes. I think this one is
So,
like using one stone to kill two birds.
yes,
Because like someone said, it's the same thing but different shapes and different names.
Exactly. Should we make more or it's okay? We should go on with the frying.
Yeah, I think we can go with the frying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Please,
right.
do we get the idea now? How to wrap the spring rolls and how to wrap the samosa? So that we can go ahead with frying.
Okay, madam.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah. My problem is if it's the same thing, usually samosa is expensive more than spring roll. Why is it this? Why is it like that?
You know, tilapia
Name.
is
You're
expensive
buying
than Kobe.
the name.
Yeah, tilapia is expensive than Kobe.
It's a
Kobe. And even the samosa, they are in small sizes. You see, so it's just the name.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
And your
If you're
mother
buying the name.
It's just the folding that makes it exotic, and it has getting branded, you know. It's the branding.
I think maybe next time you go to the seller, tell him that you want spring rolls, but you should make it in the shape of
I will not even buy it again. I won't buy it again. I will make it.
Exactly.
You should make it in triangle shape for you.
Yeah, so these are the wraps we've made.
Okay.
Okay. Can we on the stove? So these are the wraps we've made. 3 samosas, then 4 spring rolls.
It's good you counted it so that when it's done, I know which one I'm picking.
Sure. We have more wraps here, but we just we'll go on with the frying so that we can move on to something else.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So the rest of the filling, we will go on next to the pie so that we'll just
flour, you can play around with it, get creative and do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, because it's the same process, the same thing, but
Yes, you can
different things
just,
and different names.
if you add water to flour, you get a lot of things. Add sugar, milk powder, cocoa, choco, you get something, you name it. Okay. Yeah, you just give it a name, then you are good to go.
Yeah, so I think I
Sometimes I
have to
make
do
something.
something.
Yeah, I try to make something. My kids ask me, I'll just name it after one of them, the good one. And they'll be so happy, and the other ones will be jealous. Meanwhile, so you
Oh,
can just,
I see.
like, yeah, anything, you can just put something up and it will form another. So we are heating the oil, so we are making more
The
wraps.
oil is heating. Okay.
Then if you want it really nice, as I said, when you are making the wrap, you can add onions. It will give it this nice flavor and taste. Then when you are coming to fry, you can also put onions in the oil to fry with it. It also gives it a very nice flavor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, you cut some
Do you
onions and
do you have
fry
to
along.
take the onions out when it's
And when it's
brown
brown,
or
you can
something?
take it, exactly, you can just take it out.
Okay. Okay.
So we are waiting for
All
the
right.
oil.
So, Madam Miriam, please, someone is asking that while you are wrapping, can you take us through the ingredients you use for the porridge?
Okay, the porridge is just salt, water, and the soft flour. That's all.
Okay,
This time
so
I didn't
only
add
three,
onions.
only three ingredients, right?
Yes, please. But if you want it nicer, you can add the grounded onion. So what you do is, instead of adding water, you can blend the onions and even a pinch of salt. You can blend it together with water so that you won't add water again. So when you put in the flour, just pour in the onion with the salt, and it contains water already. So you just mix it up. Then you are good to go. It tastes really good. It gives it extra taste and flavor.
Okay.
But if you don't want onions, you can just use the water and salt with the flour. Then you form your cocoa or porridge for the wrap.
The one who asked the question, please, I hope you're okay.
Okay, I'll go to the fire then. See if let me see. Usually when the oil is not hot, it will absorb the food. The food will absorb the oil, so it's better at least you make sure that it's, yeah, then you put it in. You can deep fry it. It's easier when you deep fry, but ma'am, can we add some oil? So this one you fry till golden brown. Thank you. I'm trying to make sure they all fit. Okay. The wraps, there shouldn't be holes in it. Otherwise, by the time you finish, and if you don't wrap it well, all the content will come out. All the filling will come out of the wrap. So you have to make sure that it's tight enough. Then you put enough of the porridge to seal it so that it would fry neatly and nice. Otherwise, all the content will fall in the oil. And it will be very well done. Yes. So
So please take note. Make sure that you wrap it very tight so that it doesn't fall out when you put it into the oil. I think someone is asking what should be the temperature of the oil?
It should just be hot. The temperature.
Yeah, hot enough to fry. Once you put it in and you hear
yeah, you can do some. You can put a little dough in it. When you see that it's floated, like it's frying, then you just proceed with it.
Okay.
So you can make your wraps like this. Put it in a Ziploc bag. Freeze it. Anytime you are ready, just pick one. You don't defrost it whilst it's still frozen. You just fry them up. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Please, guys, from tomorrow, I'm selling samosa, spring rolls, polo. Just place your orders.
We'll do spring roll party on campus. And polo party.
Yes, very, very, very necessary. We have to. Ah. Oh, I think trainer is experiencing some network issues. DJ, please, you can give us some maybe some cool music while we wait for her to rejoin. DJ, Mr. DJ. Ike. Mr. DJ, are you here?
Fire you with my machine gun, 16 rounds. I be King Kong. Girl, make us sample you my brand new song. Baby love.
Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you, yeah. I can't see reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, say you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love.
Senorita, mamacita, body bad and the craze for your features. Nice to meet you, Dimisika. Only one I deceive on my future. Oh, I wanna teach your body a thing or two. If you know the things we do, this love will not be jump no April Fool. Yeah, girl, so mama, you me second 5-star boomba, nyatope. Kaba kaba miaka tamina mobe. Oh my, I need my elbows, mama. All of my guys are thugs, but you know I'm rude though. Me if you wanna give it up, I go trap much for your love. All of the guys they want you, they don't know that I got you, and they never been where we been from. Cause you're my obsession. When I put you in a right skirt, shawty come and ride in my backseat. Would you tell me what you want, what you fancy? Waiting on my ride like a
taxi. Girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I can't see reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, say you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love.
DJ Breezy on the beat.
Give them.
Jack, it's D. Sorry. I'm trying to reach you. Please call me back. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's boss.
That's how you go do me, sugar boy. Well, I said me, I know they really mine. No. You say you go do me anyhow. All the dream, baby, hold on, I put me down. Hold on, I hear me. Hold on, I hold on, I show me. Hold on, I make him. See ya. Hold on, I make him. See ya. Hold on, I put me down. Hold on, I hear me. Hold on, I hold on, I show me. Hold on, I make him. See ya. Hold on, I make him. See ya.
Yeah. If I ever know, see, I just a kite the good old days. How we swore to spend all of our old age. And I want to be together always. I just eat one, maybe 2, 3. Me, I lose God, and it kills me. See, I'm not perfect, and I got flaws. Try searching your heart, see, I'm all yours. See, I'm your Mr. Right, I'm not wrong. So believe in me, G, I'm no fraud. She was a devil in a red dress. Realized that she planned it from the onset. All my texts, she won't reply. Pick up the phone, I'm on the line. Make it gangster, wanna cry. Deep inside, I can't deny. It's only you, I know they lie.
That's how you go do me, sugar boy. Well, I said me, I know they really mine. No. You say you go do me anyhow. All the dream, baby, hold on, I put me down. Hold on, I hear me. Hold on, hold on, I show me. Hold on, I make him. See ya. Hold on, I make him. See ya. Hold on, I put me down. Hold on, I hear me. Hold on, hold on, I show me. Hold on, I make him. See ya. Hold on, I make him. See ya.
See, I shy rough, cause I cheated. And your level of trust I depleted. I'm defeated, my heart break down. For my life to give, see I lay down. Nobody better than you, nobody ever go be. Try my best to move on, it's impossible be. I said, where'd you do me? Be like you voodoo me. I feel say maybe the couple, but what shut up, man? Go.
Men can't the same, men can't the same, men can't the same, men can't say, men can't say, men can't say. Not for me, or two like it, high, and then my breath, With the many in this world, cause yeah, baby, oh boy. Not for me, or two like it, high, and then my breath, With the many in this world, cause yeah, baby, oh boy.
Yes, boy.
Adikai, the first time when I see your face. Adikai, the first time when you come my place. Adikai, the time when you give me your number. The way my eye gets, Adikai, the first time when you come my place. Adikai, the first time when we chop the kiss. Adikai, the first time when you give me your number. The way my eye gets, my sweetie potato, I too for you. You know to give me wahala, and I go love you forever. My sugar banana, all my little sweetie potato. You know to give me wahala, and I go love you forever.
Adekai, the first time when you moved to me, Adekai, the first time when you speak to me. Adekai, the shadow you wear where you know the be. The way my eye gets, fine boy, 6 pack. You find past your Instagram picture. Tum simple. Boy, you go kill me with your dimple. Color love, jelly love. 1+1, we never go far. Cause the things you do, baby, they make I love you forever. 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 It's easy, baby.
My sweetie potato, I too for you. You know they give me wahala, and I go love you forever. My sugar banana, oh my little sweetie potato. You know they give me wahala, and I go love you forever. Yeah.
Like Bonnie and Clyde, you be my ride or die. Nobody come between us. Like Bonnie and Clyde, you be my ride or die. Nobody between us.
My sweetie potato, I too for you. You know they give me wahala, and I go love you forever. My sugar banana, oh my little sweetie potato. You know they give me wahala, and I go love you forever. Yeah.
It's easy, baby.
It's your easy, uneasy, baby.
The words you say hurt me so much. I shimmy, so I shimmy more that much. And chana nipa huwa flow nipa. I know they bother too much, but men so me want feelings be. And see we am a dear, I'm a tinny me move. So me best me de who before be me move. Treat me like your brother, and treat me like your sister, and make me one of your own. Treat me like your sister, treat me like your brother, and treat me like your sister, Please make me one of your own. Oh, treat me like your sister, Ain't it so woman, some me da baby, Wami, Beyonce, Sia, Minya Macron, Italia. Moja dear fruit, sunny woman, but it be like Nippa be funny, baby, a shrimpo. This world and its caliber of people, and they will watch now with a pump. It's in love one another, Cause nobody knows tomorrow. And your mommy back pencil in 1 year. I could be one of yours. Treat me like your brother, and treat me like your sister, and make me one of your own. Treat me like your sister, treat me like your brother, and treat me like your sister, Please make me one of your own. Oh, treat me like your sister,
Treat me like I'm one of yours. Promise I won't have enemy. Say I'm a phone wife for Jamie. Me no only enemy. Why do me like I do to you? Treat me the way you want me to treat you. Cause I could be one of yours, yeah.
treat me like your brother, and treat me like your sister, and make me one of your own.
Okay, guys, we sincerely apologize. I think Trina was experiencing some network issues. DJ, please, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so
Hello.
okay, yes, Madam Miriam is back. All right.
I'm so sorry. My phone fell at the back of my kitchen cabinet, so we have to break the back and take it. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
but
sorry. I hope
thank God we are back.
the phone is okay.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Sorry for delaying and all that. I'm very sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
Yes.
We are sorry.
Please.
We are sorry you have to break your kitchen cupboard because of
that's
us.
fine. No. We finished frying the samosa and the spring roll, so let me just. Mommy, how do we turn it?
So this the camera. You see it's
all right. The spring roll is here.
Okay. All right. So we have our spring rolls and
the samosa.
The
samosa. Yeah.
I want to taste that.
Yeah. I've not even tasted yet, but yeah. So it's brown. It needs to be golden brown. At least we know how spring roll when you fry how it's supposed to be. Yes. Yeah. So this is it. You see, it's all covered up. Nothing spill out.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's very hard to. Yeah.
Thank you.
So we'll start with the pie.
Okay. All right, so guys, we are going to the meat pie. The Ogboro himself, and not herself.
I don't be con.
Please, what are we left with? We are left with the pie and the small chops, right?
Yes, yeah, just the pie and the small chops.
Oh, great, that's fine. And the good thing is,
and chips.
We can use.
And
sorry,
the chips is the small chops.
Yes, the chin. Yes, exactly. It's chin, chips, small chops. It's all the same thing. So the ingredients we are going to use for the pie is we need flour, as usual, flour. Then we need salt. Then the filling we already made it. So again, you can use anything for your filling, whether egg. Ghana, they make some pie with an egg in it. When you see the egg, you feel like buying they use boiled egg in making the pie, and they sell on the street. Yeah. You can use tuna, vegetables, anything that you want. Then if you want your pie to be very yellow, you can do turmeric. I have some turmeric powder that you can add a little to get that
yellow. Okay.
Yes. Then we put our butter in the fridge. Ghana is hot. When the butter is frozen, you get this nice texture. You get that crunchy pie. Some pies are elastic, like doughy. We don't want our pie that way. It would be best if the pie is crunchy. It shouldn't be doughy like bread.
Okay.
So what you can do to make you get that crunchy taste is you using the frozen butter. Then probably if you use water, it will be good if you use iced water. Then pie doesn't like too much manipulation. Like you try to knead it, handle it so much, squeeze it. it doesn't like too much manipulation. Other than that, yes. So we are going to start. First of all, we put our flour in our mixing bowl. I'll get the measurement so that we'll see how we'll go about it. Then one thing I want to say is that we can use the mixture for the pie to make the chin-chin. Just that with the chin-chin, it depends. Some people want it salty, others want it sugar. But I prefer my chin-chin like salt-based, not sugar-based. Please, I hope you got what I said.
Yes. I also like my salt-based.
Yes, so it depends on what you want. So today we are going to make salt-based chin-chin. I would want to make my mixture at once. Chin-chin likes onions, garlic. You can add onions and garlic. Pie too. If you want the dough to be very rich, you can add onions. I don't know if some people don't like garlic. If you don't like garlic, fine. But you can blend some onions and add it up to your dough. Yes. So we need to first of all mix in the dry ingredients first before you add anything liquid. So we have our flour, then we'll go on with the salt. Some of the butters are salted, so you need to be careful. If your butter is really salted, you probably don't even need salt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it means you have to know the kind of butter you are using before you go ahead with the salt.
Yes, please. Then I'm adding a bit of turmeric to get that golden color. But if you don't like turmeric, you can equally use, I don't know if you can use curry powder, but I usually use turmeric. I think if you don't have turmeric, you can use curry powder. Then I like my tasty crust. Tasty crust. The pie that is tasty, the crust itself. So I prefer to add milk powder. I prefer to add milk powder to it so that it will make it really taste good. But if you don't want to, fine. If you have milk, you can use milk instead of water to mix it. But I have milk powder. So I'm mixing in the dry ingredient. This is a non-dairy milk powder. So I'm adding up that one too. It depends on what you want, how tasty you want your food to be. Then we are using this for the chin-chin too. Chin-chin is nice when there's more milk or milk powder. So I'll add up. Yes. I'll add up. Then we need to add baking powder. Baking powder will make the dough soft. It will make the dough soft so that it wouldn't be hard. So I'm adding baking powder to it. So we have our dry ingredients: salt, flour, milk powder. I added turmeric for color. If you have nutmeg too, we can add up. Please, can we get that nice flavor and smell? So we'll grate some milk, nutmeg. If you have the powdered type too, it's equally fine. So we are adding our nutmeg. We are grating some.
Okay.
Yeah. Then my onions too, I've not blended, so I'm going to grate it. We are going to grate one onion and add. It will make the crust really rich. Even if you are eating and you don't come into contact with the filling, the crust itself is good. So you really enjoy it. Better still,
Please,
you can. Sorry.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, better still if you don't. The thing you can exclude from this is the milk powder and the turmeric. They are additionals. Yes, you can do without the milk powder. You can do without turmeric. Turmeric is just giving us color. So if you exclude it, it wouldn't make any difference. But the other ingredient, the salt, the baking powder, the flour, we need it. So we are mixing the dry ingredients first.
Someone asked, what happens if you overuse the baking powder?
This question I need to research.
Okay, all right. So yeah,
I need to
I think
research, but
the baking powder is to make it soft. So if you are using too much of it, then it means it's going to be overly soft, and you may not get the crunch that you want or something.
Probably, I need to find out. This is a learning process for us all. I'll check it out and know more. So I'm trying to mix everything. We have to mix well. If you don't mix well, some of the ingredients will be hidden somewhere. Then the other part too, will not get evenly distributed. So I'm trying to mix everything, turn it upside down, and mix. So I'm mixing in the dry ingredient.
So this is the parts where she's mixing all the dry ingredients. And someone was asking, what if the person has liquid milk?
Yes, so liquid milk, you can use it as water, right? Let's say, in that case, you have to be careful. You mix in all the dry ingredients. Then when it's time to add water, you use the milk as water in place of water, so that the dough is soft too. It doesn't like too much water. If you make it sticky, it will be hard. So you have to be very careful with the water content that you put in. So instead of not complicating things and messing up, you can use the milk as water instead of adding in water itself. Yes.
All right.
So we are grating our onions, then we add up.
Oh, so the onion needs to be grated. Can it be blended?
Sure. So when you are blending, you have to be careful with the amount of water you add to. Then, if you mix in the first light, if you put in the wet and dry, wet is like the liquid and the dry ingredients together, the dry ingredient wouldn't be able to mix well. So you have to make sure that you mix in the dry ingredients first. Anything that is liquid, put it aside. When it's time for liquid to come in, then you add up. Otherwise, the salt will be here, other things will be at the other side. House is not evenly distributed. So please, let's add the onions. Then we'll go in for, we'll go, our margarine is in the fridge, so we'll go for it and add it up. So I have some grated onions here. Please, can we get the butter? Then if you want the pie to be very rich, you have to add in more fat. Then the fat, some people do fried pie. You know, the frying has oil content. So if you are doing fried pie, you don't have to add in too much butter, otherwise it will flake. They'll all separate in the oil. But when you are baking, you need butter so that it would become soft and yummy, you know. If your butter is not enough, it will be very hard. So we have our salted butter here. It's in a sachet form, so we are trying to cut it up. It's frozen. You have frozen temperature already, so you don't need to, right?
Yeah, so those of you here, you can just leave it outside your room. Leave it outside your gate and go for it the next day.
You are blessed already. So this is the butter. It's frozen. So if you really want the butter, you want a rich pie, you need to add in more butter. So I'm trying to fold in the butter really hard. So I'm breaking them up and mix it. Let's add a little more. The butter. The flour is quite much, so we are adding more butter so that it will be rich.
And this takes a lot of butter, I think.
Yes.
It takes, if you want it rich, if you want it really rich, you add in more butter. And we are going to bake. If it's for frying, we'll bake it.
Please, someone is asking, can we use margarine too? Like margarine?
The margarine, it shouldn't be water-based.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it shouldn't be water-based.
Okay.
This one, our own, the fitting margarine. I don't even, but you know these blue band types. In Ghana, we have the type called blue band for bread, the spread.
Yes.
It's usually not ideal, but these ones are good.
Okay. And those ones are a little bit running.
Yes, the blue band types are water-based, but this is not so. The butter is frozen, so I'm having a little of a tough time, but we're still rubbing. I'm putting on some gloves so that I can use both hands to go faster.
Okay, all right. Let's dig in.
To clean out your space.
Okay. Yeah. So you can use both hands to just hold in for it to be faster.
So I would like to ask, as you mixing it together, is it possible to also maybe pour these things into a mixer for it to mix it instead of maybe those who may not have the time to and the strength in the bones?
Yeah, the mixer would manipulate it too much, I guess. Actually, I've not tried that. That when mixer, I feel I've not tried that though. I learned that like the pie, when you manipulate it too much, it makes it hard. So you don't need to really overwork
it. It doesn't like to be
kneading
this
and
one
stuff.
Is Dada B pie. Okay. Yeah.
Manipulation and stuff. Otherwise, to become hard and like stretchy, it wouldn't be that breaky, flaky type. It would be kind. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Someone says pie impedede.
Yes, it can impedede you know, soft light. A light soft light. So I'm rubbing
somebody to put up a smell.
Yeah. So gradually it's getting done. The turmeric has really,
I'm seeing the color, yeah.
So if you don't mind with any color, you can just do away with the turmeric. But turmeric is equally healthy, so it's fine. Yeah, it's almost.
Someone is asking, can we just melt the butter and mix it?
Yeah, the thinness. It likes that cold temperature, you know. That's why we, even with Ghana, our butter will be like thick porridge. But that cold temperature helps with the softening of the pie, you know.
Okay.
So melted butter won't be ideal for this. Probably if you are making some cakes or banana bread, that one
you can melt.
Yes, but the cold temperature helps with the pie a lot to get that crusty texture.
I think this person was looking for easy way out. You seeing the way you are meaing
I'm
the
trying to
thing,
break it
and it's
here.
like, oh,
My hands
me,
are
I
even
just want to
paining.
melt and pour over it.
My fingers
So
are even
even
paining, but we want the best. So
please remember the butter has to be frozen. We need a cold temperature.
I probably you need cold water as well as the cold water and frozen butter. I've not really right now as I stand there, I don't have cold water. So I don't know if maybe we cannot experiment if we can rather use chilled water instead of the frozen butter. Because I don't have cold ice water now. So I'll be normal temperature water. But if I had cold water, I would have just added up.
So you should know cooking is an art. So you can just play around and whatever you get. If you are okay with it, it becomes your own recipe. So don't be afraid to try something new.
Exactly.
So I think that since we are using cold temperature, then I think that the milk will have to also be chilled.
That would be perfect. That would be perfect. And as you said, maybe if we really want to experiment, we can even use just a small portion, like you use cold water for this and you exclude cold water in the other, then you have them just for one.
So the treatment and the control group, then we see what happens.
Exactly. Then you add it to their knowledge and everything. You see, our mixture is even forming. So this one won't add much water. It's already formed, semi-formed.
Yeah.
Okay. So we won't add much water to this. So we have to be very careful with the water. Try it just in bit, probably two tablespoons of water. Then you mix. When you feel that it's not really forming the ball quick or the consistency is not really forming, then we can add a little water to it. So I'm going to add my water. The thing is already, it has even formed already.
So once you press it and it's able to stay intact,
so I'll add a little water. See this, it's even forming. See? So I'll add a little water. If you add too much water, it will be hard. So I've poured a bit of water to help me gather the rest. So when we form the mold, or it becomes one ball, we just roll it up and fill it with our filling. I'm okay with the texture. It shouldn't, if you add more water, as I said, it would become hard. But I want a crusty. Okay, so I'll divide the mixture into two.
To this to make it.
I'll divide the mixture into two. When we get to the small chop, we'll see what we want to do. With the small chops, you can even add cocoa butter to it to get a chocolate form. But with pie, we can't do that. So I've taken the parts that I want to. Yeah, I like them. So I'll get a flat surface to roll the. We can put a little bit of flour to dust the surface.
At least you get some flour too. Then this looks big for me, so I would want to divide it into two. So you get the size that you want. You can work with then. Can I get the rolling pin? So if it was other food, you would have to knead it and even put it aside for it to prove before you start working on it. But this one, when you mix it, you just go straight ahead to roll it up and cut up.
Okay. So you don't need to cover and put it somewhere for it to relax.
No. Then you can see that the flour, one way or the other, is even trying to separate. Can you see some crust in it?
Yes.
See, I don't want to add too much water for it to get doughy. It will make it hard. So when it becomes something like that, there are crust in it, it means the water content is low. So I like it this way so that it can be crunchy. You can get that grilled taste, that crunchy taste. Then it depends on how thick you want the pie to be, or the crust. Let me say, if you want a thick croissant, if you want it light, it's all a preference. So I'm rolling it up. If you don't want it really, if you don't want it crusty or crunchy, you can roll it thick. You can get a thick, a width. Yeah, exactly. So you can also use anything you have to mold get your circle for whatever shape that you want the pie to be.
Okay. Always remember, the thinner the crustier.
Mm-hmm. Then when you make it thin and you don't take care, you can bend it too. So
so moderate.
Because it's thin. Yeah. So I have this cup that I would want to use as a mold to just, or a cutter to cut the pie. So we are cutting in circles. It's not small.
It's okay.
Okay. So if you want it bigger,
she doesn't want to give us big ones. That's why she's using the small cup. Me, I know her.
So that the kid will eat, it won't finish. And if you make it bigger, they might even waste it. So it depends on if it's for commercial purpose, the pricing, this is this price, this is that price. Like,
okay. So I think you can, guys, we can maybe manage just the shape or the size you want. You can just go for it. Yeah. You can use a bigger cup or something to
any round thing. I have some loud mold there. Sometimes I use it for the pies too.
Okay.
The pie is very rich. Okay. Mm-hmm. You have to put flour. Some is here. Okay. So we are coming to fill it up. I think my circles are quite small, but so you put the filling at the side and leave the other side so that you can just roll over.
Okay.
So I'll just roll it over. Most of the time we use a fork to just press the edges, but you can equally use your finger to. My feeling was much. So we have to grease our baking pan. I can use a parchment paper. And if you have a parchment paper, it doesn't make anything stick. So that bring the
Okay.
pie. You okay? Let's finish with this one.
Yeah.
Since you are holding the phone, just to. Yeah. So me, I use my fingers to just press the edges. You can equally use a fork. And
Okay.
yeah. So this is how I made it. So the filling too, you can do anything you want. Those people in the streets, sometimes you can buy a pie and there will be no filling. The whole will
Yeah,
just be.
but you see the mid section is bloated. So what do they blow air into it or what?
I wonder, my sister.
I don't know how are they able to do that? Because you see, wow, and then you buy and there's nothing in there. Sometimes it's just only onion.
Yes, exactly. So the pie shouldn't stick together. If you can see my crust, you can see even holes on it. There's no much water in it. It makes it very crunchy. So you have to be stingy with the water.
Okay.
So that it will become very crusty and yummy. You just fold over. If you want to use fork, we can use fork.
So those of us who will be using that cutter, it means we just round.
Yes. It's very
You
easy
just
to.
put it into the cutter and then before you put your filling, right? And then you close it up.
Exactly. So I'm gathering the leftover to just make other. So since we are done with this one, we'll grease our pan.
Oh, I think our network is misbehaving. Please hold on a few seconds. Our trainer will rejoin soon, very, very soon, and she'll wrap up with us. Okay, so I think our trainer is back. Madam Miriam, please unmute yourself so that we can hear you. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me do the video. Okay. So we are still on it, trying to put the flour, the pie into.
Okay, please, someone was asking a question. Why was the pie breaking?
Yeah, it's breaking because it's rich. Like I didn't add much water.
Oh, so this is the perfect look for it to be breaky, right?
Yes, I like it flaky and crusty. I don't want it elastic like bread. That bread texture. I don't want it that way. So I like my pie rich and crusty. So this one, the problem is it's rich.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
so
it's
those
rich
of
and
who don't want
less
it to be
water
broken.
content. You need it.
Okay.
The water content is low. So if you want it, like, probably you can add a little water to it. Then it would form like a dough, like that dough, a dough with no crust.
Okay, so it'll be smooth all around.
Yes. So probably we can add a little water, but me, I like it crunchy. So we can add a little water to it. Then maybe I can even do that. We can do that too and see. Since we are learning and experimenting. We can add a little water. Or what do you think? Should we add a little water?
Yes, maybe we
and
can
see
have
how
one that has a little bit of water, and
even it won't make a difference. As you are saying, that has a little bit of water. I think it will still be okay. So let me add a little bit of water.
Someone says she likes this type of pie, flaky.
Flaky.
Yeah,
Yes.
she likes
So
it this way.
when it's flaky, it's very
Flaky
nice.
and rich.
Exactly. So I've added a little bit of water to it. But I don't think even if I've added water, it will make much difference. It will still be good. The water I've added is small. Maybe my crustiness is too much. It's big.
So if you want to minimize your crustiness, I think you can just play with the water. Just add a little more water.
It won't make much difference. You just have to be careful with the water. That's all.
Okay.
So we've lined our baking tin or the tray with parchment paper. Parchment paper eliminates oil. We don't need to oil the pan.
Okay.
Just like that. So if you don't have parchment paper, I can just grease the pan with oil or butter, let's say.
Okay. Someone says when the pie is not flaky, it's for farm milk.
Yeah. Okay. So we are just rolling. So this one has become quite elastic, like not as flaky as the other ones we've made. But I think it will still be good because it's rich.
This pie, please, you have to add my name, please.
Oh, I don't mind. Oh, I wish we could share.
You remember I was the one who was holding the phone for you. So.
You've done so well. I appreciate. I appreciate a lot. And there's another form of pie that we can make. We just cut. After you've rolled the pie, you just cut it into a rectangle like this. Maybe if you are in a hurry, you can't be doing that cap thing.
Okay.
You just fill it up. Pour the filling at the edge of one side. Then we roll it over. That's all.
This is my own. No, please. Yeah. I've marked my name on this one.
You see, we just roll over like this. Have you seen? Like a tall one. Then you cut it up.
Maybe this type. Okay.
Then you cut it up. Maybe you want to 4 pieces, 5. You just cut the top. When you finish it to break, then we just put it down.
Okay. I think some of us will go for this method.
Like this.
Hello. Hello, guys. Sorry.
Yes, we are here. We are here for you.
Since I'm just hello.
Yes, we are here. We can hear you.
Okay. Hello.
We can hear you. Can you hear
All
us?
right. Yes, please.
Okay.
Sorry for the break. Since we know how to do the pie already, I'm just making the tall ones because it's faster.
Okay. Okay.
We are baking. I just want to quickly the tall ones, when you are in a hurry, you don't have to put in the cup and all that. Yeah. We just do it, and I'm just trying to finish fast so that we can.
Okay.
I pray that we'll be time conscious because it's late at your place, isn't it?
Yes, it's yeah. It's quite late, but
we
want to learn.
Sure. That's great.
You know how sometimes we crave for these home foods, home snacks, and yeah.
This one I made. It's getting an empty space. Then when you are done with the pie, we call something egg wash. You can break an egg and use the egg white to brush on the surface. I don't think it's too from you. Brush on the surfaces of the pie you've made, so that when you finish, it will get this golden brown texture. Or if you have milk, you can use it.
Okay. That's what makes it shiny like mirror.
Yes, exactly. So you can use either egg or milk, the egg white or milk. You just use a brush or something to just spread on the surface so that it will get this golden brown. Let me see. What? You get this golden brown like look, shiny, attractive look. But I don't have milk right now, and I don't have an egg. You have milk? Yeah. Have you opened it? Yes. Okay, then bring it. Okay, we have milk, so we can just spread it some on the top. A love shape. So with the pie, you can make different shape. I have a love shape mold, but maybe you keep long. So I've just made I've made normal shapes or the ones we know. So this is ready. We will just on the on the oven. So this is it.
Wow, looking nice.
Yes, the yellow texture. The flaky ones, the flaky ones are at the top. And when I added a little water, have you seen it's quite fine?
Yeah.
But it's still rich though. I don't think it will make a difference. Okay, so if we have a brush, do we have a brush? If you have a brush, you can just spread some of the milk on the surface so that you get this golden brown look, shiny golden brown look.
Okay. So if we don't have milk, liquid
it's
milk,
cool.
The milk powder, can we just mix water in the milk powder and?
Actually, I don't know, honestly. If I say, yeah. But if you have egg white too, you can use it. Me, honestly, even when I'm home and I'm using it, I don't do all this. I just bake it.
Oh, okay.
I just bake it, and it tastes good. But so we spread some milk at the top, then we'll put it in the oven. Why? Let me see. Oh.
Yes. So please, we are going to put it in the oven. My phone is still charging, so yeah. So we are putting it in the oven. No, it's okay.
I know usually they preheat the oven. Do we have to
Yes.
preheat, and for how
Yeah, you can preheat, or we can just put it in. But when you preheat, it will go faster. Like it's already warm, so we have our chips here. The flour for the
So when the please, sorry, Madam Miriam, when the oven is preheated, how long is it preheated for? And when you put it in, once it's preheated, how long should it stay in there?
It depends on the oven. Okay, I don't know if you are using an air fryer. I don't know. Usually air fryer, they give temperatures that you are used to use for every food, chicken, this, that. But you can do a low heat to be on the safer side.
Okay.
A lower degree. And like the oven has layers from the bottom to the top. So you can just put it in the middle layer so that it will take its time and gently cook.
Okay.
Because some of them, if you don't take care, it will burn whilst it's not even ready. So it's better to be moderate with the heat and give it time to relax and just work. Probably 10 to 15 minutes is okay.
Okay.
So maybe every 7 minutes, you can just check on it.
All right.
Yes. So we've placed the pie in the fridge. Sorry, in the oven. Okay. So with the
You don't want us to eat, You don't want us to eat, so I'm taking it back to the fridge.
It's even shocking. No? It's back in the oven. I'm charging the phone whilst we are using it. So we are left with the small chop. Mambi, bring the milk powder. Chips is nice when there's small milk or chin small chops. It's nice when you have more milk powder. So I'm adding more milk powder for us to get that snacky sweet taste. And I also like my chin salty. But if you are of more of the sugar side, you can do sugar. So let's say we are starting. We use the soft flour, then margarine, baking powder. I added some onions to it. Then milk powder. But
onion.
Yes, please. I just grated it because I don't want more water. But if you want to blend, you don't have the time to hold onions for it to smell on your hand. You can blend. But you can use it at the time you are adding water.
Okay.
So I've added it more. I've added in more of the milk powder. So I would even want to separate this and do one. I have cocoa butter there. I have Milo there. Yeah. I like cocoa. So I would do half cocoa, then add milk. So milk and cocoa. So I will separate this into two.
Maybe today will be the first time I'll be tasting the cocoa one.
Yeah, it tastes really good. You like it,
So
like
if you know that if you don't give me this one day, I'll fight with there'll be war.
This one. Yeah, so I have some I have some instant hot chocolates here. So I would want to add. So this one will even be sugary because the cocoa contains sugar.
Oh, okay.
So we are going to get two flavors. So as it's a cooking, you can do anything. Even if you have banana, you can add. You see, you can add
banana
to get
chin.
Yes, you see. So you can add that and even create your own recipe for others to copy and even ask of, hey, how did you make this? Have you seen? So this is the cocoa. Actually, if I was making it, I wouldn't have added the turmeric because it's because of the pie that I added more of the turmeric. But turmeric is equally healthy, so I don't think we've committed any crime.
Okay.
So this is the milk. This is the milk, and this is the choco.
Okay.
So we will add in some water
and just and like with the chips too, if you want to fry, you will not make it adding more fat than margarine. If you want to fry it, you have to decrease the margarine content. Otherwise, they will all break into the oil. Anything that you want to bake, the oil should be matched, the fat. But when you want to fry, you are frying it in fat already, they will all break into the oil. So that's one thing about frying and baking.
Okay. So when frying, less fat.
Less
When
fat,
baking,
yes.
more fat.
Because there will be no extra oil added when you are baking.
Okay.
With the chin-chin, you can touch it anyhow you want. And even leave it, maybe you can leave it for about 10 minutes for it to rest. Then you can cut it up, roll and cut. So it's mixed. So I'll put it aside and do the milk corn. I think I added too much water, so I'm adding a little bit of flour.
Okay.
To make it. So if you make a mistake one way or the other, you can correct it. Provided you have the flour. If you don't have, then it's trouble.
And
you have to be at least have extra. So that in case there's a problem, you just rectify it. If it becomes sticky on your hand, it will be difficult to work with it.
Okay.
So it's better you are just careful with the water so that it wouldn't stick on your hand like when we are making bread or pizza. How yes. So the cutting, there are so many ways you can cut. There are shapes. So it depends on what you want. And even the thickness of the chin-chin, how you want it. You are at liberty to do it anyhow you want. That's exactly the thing.
Cooking, you have to be free. Freedom.
Yes.
Do
Freedom
things
to
how
play.
you want it.
Exactly.
Express yourself.
You can even form something that somebody would really want to learn and all that. Yeah. So this is the milk one. So I wouldn't have to keep it down, and so we'll just roll it. But you can put it in a bowl, cover it, and put it at a warm place, or just cover it and keep it for some 10 minutes. Then you will start to roll it and cut and bake or fry. And when you are baking, it will be good if you make it a little heavy, otherwise it can burn. If you make it light, then you need to really keep an eye on it. Otherwise, it will burn up. So it will be good when you are baking, at least make it a little thicker.
Okay.
Otherwise, you really need to keep your eye on it. It doesn't really take long to bake. I'm cutting them into strips. So that one to the thickness, it all depends on you.
Then I have this scissors that is the edge is zigzag.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you don't have, you can use any shape that you want.
The black one. Yeah.
So you just fold it and cut it up so that it will form this zigzag. Then when you are cutting, you have to make sure that they are all of the same size. Otherwise, some will burn and others will be uncooked.
Hey, this one there, some of us will be in trouble.
So you need to gauge it well. Otherwise, if some are way small and some are way big, you see the smaller ones will get cooked, while the other ones are still there, and you don't know what to do. Then unless you pick out the smaller ones, you rescue them. Otherwise, they will be in trouble. By the time you finish, they will be burnt. That's the problem. Yeah. So it depends on the shape. Yes, it depends on the shape you want. Just cut it up then.
Okay, so it's fine too.
Yeah, the pie, the scent is coming out. Today I'll be generous to my neighbors. God will bless you guys. You see, we have so much. We have food. Yeah, so
today we are partying with snacks, Ghana snacks. My tea is ready. My tea is ready. I'm waiting for the pie to be ready.
If I should let the delivery guy bring it, I would gladly.
Oh, don't worry. The delivery guy is already on the way. So
yeah, so we just cut them up, then we'll bake or fry. So you should know the method you want to use before you start. So that you know how much margarine or fat you are supposed to take.
Okay.
So that's it. We are done with the milk. This is the cocoa. The cocoa will have more taste. I like cocoa, so it will be richer.
Because the cocoa is actually having the same quantity of milk powder in the other one. And additionally having the cocoa, so it's cheating us.
Yeah. So if we're a business person, the cocoa will be expensive than the
milk one.
You have to decrease the milk powder content in the cocoa. So that yeah. So we'll just cut it up. So if you don't have this kind of scissors, you can use normal scissors or even knife. Then the same knife, you just let me just when we finish, we just strip the others out. Then see, this one gives this zigzag edges. That's
it's beautiful.
The only difference. So like if you don't have scissors, you can just cut it up straight like this. You can just cut it up and pick. Just cut it up. We just pick them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. All right, guys, you don't have any excuse. You cannot say, oh, I don't have that scissor she used for the shape. You can use your knife. Just use your knife and go.
Yes, you just use the knife and cut up. You are good to go.
So we have the yellow.
I think some people have been tearing it.
Sorry?
Some people do they just tear it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't.
Yes, that one too. We can use the pie recipe for that one.
Oh,
Okay, let's say
okay.
this one now. But this one, where you can add water, then you roll it for it to be very thin.
Oh,
thin like
okay.
paper. Thin like paper. It should be thin like paper. So you that one to deep fry it. So with hot oil, you just be tearing and putting in the oil.
Okay.
Oh, and we could have even.
Oh, so that's for the frying. Okay.
Yes. So there will be bubbles in the center. You've seen that one. When somebody buys, it's lightweight. It looks big. When you roll it for it to be very thin like paper, then you be tearing it like you are tearing tissue into the hot oil. So when it fries, it will form that bubbling shape in the center. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Or should we make some of that? Okay, so that one is the same
Please, is
ingredients.
the pie ready? Someone is hungry or someone is about to faint. Is the pie ready?
It's really coming out. We need to check on it.
Okay, so please you just be inhaling the aroma, okay, for now.
Yeah, of course.
The pie will be out very soon.
All the polos are staying here. We are watching it. Okay, so we are done with the chips. We have to wait for our baking pan on it. Unfortunately, it's only one, so we would have to wait for the pie to be ready. Then we bake it.
Okay.
Let me add the two.
It's pretty. Thank you. That's two flavors.
So you can create anything. Just be creative. We can incorporate fruits and anything into it. And yeah, so please, we are done for. I don't know if there's anything else we would have to do. Okay, please, we are checking on the pie.
Is the fire too much?
It still needs time. So yeah, it still needs time. So we'll give it a little more.
Wow. Let's see. Our pie is looking nice. So nice.
So we'll give it some more time. Yeah. So I don't know if there's anything else that.
Yeah, so I think for today that would be all for today with the snacks. So we are waiting for the final outcome of the meat pie and the chin chin. Okay. So I think as you are waiting, you can quickly take us through what we have done today and probably the ingredients you used. Yes, the mixing process and yeah. Thank you.
Okay. We started with the polo. We started with the coconut cookies.
Okay.
So the dominant ingredient is your coconut and the flour. So if you want the chin chin to be really good, if you want the cookie, or the polo to taste really good, you have to have plenty coconut. Let's say we used about 2 of the coconut, the dried one, a dry coconut. We just break it. We even pour the juice away. We could have even used the juice as water. It gives it a nice taste. The coconut water, the water itself that is in the middle or the center of the coconut. We can use that one as water. But I think my girl, I don't know where the water went. I really forgot to ask. So
we drank it. Don't worry.
I just remembered. So we can use even that water as the coconut water itself as water in the recipe. So first of all, we took some flour. Then we are mixing the dry ingredients first. We took some flour, then added our sugar, a little bit of salt to get that contrast and balance, Then we added some baking powder to help make make it crunchy. Yes. Okay. So when we finish with that, with the dry ingredients, we mix it very well. Make sure you turn well. Then you add in your coconut. The coconut, you don't squeeze the milk out.
Okay.
Yes, we need all the goodness. So we put in the grated coconut. If you are really that light, rich, you can add milk powder. Or if you have some coconut milk, then maybe today we are going coconut based, you can add coconut milk from elsewhere. But the coconut, the grated coconut is already moist. Some people even squeeze the juice out to make toffees and stuff. So it's wet already. So you don't need too much water into that. So when you mix it and you see the consistency, if it's not moldy, you add a little bit of water. That one too, if you add too much water, it will be like bread. Have you seen that elastic? Yes. So you add a little water and add a little, then you mix. If you need more, then you add. Then it shouldn't be sticking on your hand. It should be free. Yeah, you should be able to. We have some of the here. Let me show. You see, it doesn't stick on the hand.
Okay.
It's just free. When you touch it, you can just leave it.
Okay.
You see? Yes. So this is how you can see some of the coconuts in it. So when you are eating, you crush it with your teeth, then it will be in your mouth. So when you get this texture, you just mold it or roll it with a rolling pin, then you fry. That's it. That's it for the polo or the coconut cookie.
So for the coconut cookie, I also remember you can cut it any shape you want.
Any shape. Any shape. But some people, their dentition, they don't like hard stuff. So that one, you can make it a little heavy so that it won't be crunchy and it might be difficult to chew. Maybe if you are making for a baby, you can make it the thickness very big so that it will be like you can get some dough at the middle, food at the middle, so that if it's for a baby or way younger children, they can easily eat. Or some people, they simply don't like hard stuff. But if you want it really crunchy, then you have to make it thin. Okay. That's it. So that's it for the coconut cookie. Then we came to the spring roll. The basic ingredient for spring roll is for the wrap. You just need water and flour plus salt. So you mix it up into a thick consistent like cocoa, cassava, condo cocoa, that cocoa we give to kids, or custard, Then you just use your crepe maker. On the crepe maker, for it to be, it should be hot. You can see heat radiating from it. That means you are ready to use it. So you just dip it into the flour in the plate that comes with the crepe maker. Then you form your dough. Then we also tried using the normal stove or fire manually without using electric.
That one, you just take a spoon, put it on the pan, then spread it in circles for you to get the size and the shape you want. Then it will come out itself when it's ready. Then you form your shapes and fill it up, whether you want samosa or spring roll, you just make it. Then we also learned that with the spring roll, when you are rolling, you have to tighten your hand, you see. If you make it way soft, it will become, when you touch it, it will be like soft in your hands, you know. But when you are rolling and you make it tougher or harder, it will become firm.
Okay.
Then you have to make sure that you use enough of the porridge, the leftover porridge, or if it's finished, you can mix some on your own. Just water and the flour. You just mix some on your own and use it to grease the edges so that it wouldn't be tearing up when it's on fire or when it's in the oil. It wouldn't be opening and all the content of the filling will come out into the oil. Sometimes it's not nice at all. Yeah. Then also one thing, the crust. Make sure that there are no holes in the crust. When you are doing and there are holes, just use a spoon, dip it in the mixture that is made, then spread it on it to cover up the holes that are in it. Then you'll be good to go. But when there are holes, the oil, while it's on fire, when you're frying, they will enter into the filling, and sometimes the filling will be seeping out. It's ready. Okay. So the pie is ready, so.
Yay! Please let me get my tea ready.
And you know, the pie is rich, so the water content is low. It didn't take long to bake.
Oh, so the less water, the faster
Yeah,
it bakes.
it wouldn't take, yes, because there's no much water. Even see, let me turn it. See, so it's ready. The edges are browning.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. Even the down is brown. And the top is here. Ooh. And it's really soft. So she's dishing it out. So we got plenty. We didn't even use much. We divided it into two. But it has really risen. See.
Someone is asking for, it says, hey, this pies and Coca-Cola
the flour
will be
wasn't
bad
much.
cow.
And the
Guess
flour
I'm
wasn't so
still
much.
Coca-Cola.
We got a lot out of it.
Wow. I like this one.
Yeah,
The
and
ones
the
that are
crusty type.
breaking. Yeah.
But they are all still soft. It's quite hot, so maybe I'll touch it. When you break it, to make this sound glow.
Glow.
You see?
Please, the one who said she was hungry, the pie is ready, right? So come for yours. Bring your plate.
See how the filling formed layers. You can see that it's crusty and nice. See this one? I've broken a crust out of it. So it wouldn't be like bread.
Okay.
It's crusty and nice. It wouldn't be like bread, like that stretchy texture. No. This one is very... See this one? How the crust has formed. So it's very rich.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the pie. We are putting the chips in also on fire. The oven is already heated, so this one too, it wouldn't take long.
Okay.
It's hot already, so we have so much food in the house.
Yeah, so much for everyone. Just pop into Madam Miriam's house and you can have some snack.
Neighbors. We have neighbors, so we'll give them some. We have kids in the house. We'll tell them. Yeah.
We tell them this is a New Year. Yeah, post New Year celebration.
our generous friends made us cook, so we are giving some out to them. So yeah, there's a lot.
Thanks.
Mhm.
This is great.
Yeah.
Mr.
Okay, so
Bashir, the way you are eyeing this, someone says so, like joke, we won't taste any of the food.
oh, it's
Hey!
sad. Imagine, it's so sad. Can you imagine? At least,
Don't worry, she'll send yours through the phone. You get to taste it. Someone says, Muhammad Bashir says, the way I'm salivating here.
oh, we 5 kilos of flour by any now.
You can have a taste. Just go to Accra right away. Yes.
Oh, Charlie, yeah.
And have a
Yes,
taste
Accra,
of the rich
Kashiman.
goodness. Yes, from Mother Miriam's house.
Come to Kashiman. You can just you can eat the rest. All couldn't enter the baking pan, so
No, I think that's no problem. We can bake what we can in
okay, mommy, then do that so that it
the
wouldn't
rest
take
can
long.
be done later when
If
we
you
are gone.
that's fine. If we say we'll pile it up, it will take longer to
Someone says this is how I like my pie.
yeah. Thank you guys,
This pie will go well with cocoa tea. Oh, someone is also with Coke, chilled Coke.
Exactly. It's really hot. It's good for the cold weather.
Oh, please don't tease us.
This world, it's not balanced. We are suffering of hot weather. Others are crying,
I think people are choosing what they are going to have the pie with. Though someone says with Miranda, another says with Fanta, the one in glass bottle.
Try it out. You like it.
So this is you guys can see it was so easy and quick to make.
Yes.
Just use this weekend or the next weekend. Try make yours. Post it in the group. Let's see what you did, what you got. Wow, see there's food.
Yeah. We have a lot here. This is the polo, the coconut cookie, the pie is here. Then the samosa and the spring rolls too. They are all here.
Wow. Please, someone says, please break one pie and show us the middle.
That's fine. Okay. I want to clean my surface.
Okay.
Mambi, come and hold the food for me so that let me wash my hands. So
you can break actually everything.
Oh,
you break pie, you break this.
Okay. So we can pick one of the pie. Yeah.
You can see you do it.
Okay. So this is it. See how hot the steam is coming out.
Oh.
So we have
please put it in my mouth. Ow.
Yeah. See, and the taller ones too, like when you do it this way, when it's cooked, it can easily break out. See. Yeah. So if you are in a hurry, you just roll it tall like this. You cut at the top. When it's ready, you can just break it easily. Yeah.
Break this one. Or cut it like this.
Really? We should cut the spring roll too.
Or like you said.
Yeah, you can just break into one.
Okay,
break it. You can break it, please.
See, like this.
Bring it down.
Okay. So this is how it is.
Guys, are you feeling it?
Yeah, this is it.
Hi, see the inside.
Yeah, the vegetables.
Colorful, yeah, it's so colorful and
yeah, nice. Yeah.
wow.
So
Thank
let's all
you.
try
Thank you.
out the time that you spent. Just try it out. You
And
like
the polo. Oh, polo.
Polo, yeah. Polo is the champion. And it's so hard. And crafty,
Please, the
yeah.
polo.
Yeah.
Ah.
And the coconut is all around. Yeah. It has its taste already. That's one thing about it. So, yeah.
If you're
Very
polo,
crunchy.
someone says if you're polo,
Yeah, it's very nice and healthy too.
Yeah.
This one, no
Wow, I
butter.
can see.
No margarine, no butter. Crunchy, very budget friendly. You don't need any
Yeah, it's just simple
coconut and flour.
economical.
Coconut flour, sugar, a little bit of salt. You add a little bit of baking powder. That's all. It's very hard. So if you have an airtight container, you just put it in it, you cover it, you make sure you close it well. Anytime you need, you just pick with some roasted garnet. You love it.
Ouch. Please, guys. Oh God. I think polo is going to cry in my hands from today on.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice, and it will also keep long. So with the
because
pie,
it's dry.
Yeah, with the pie, if you want to keep it for some time, you can do without the vegetables. You know, corned beef is already preserved. Maybe the one that you want to eat today, you can do vegetable.
Okay.
But if you want to keep some for later use, you can do only corned beef. And probably some pepper, corned beef pepper. Then you make it, you can keep it in the fridge. Then you can yeah.
Okay. I think alternatively to, like you mentioned, you can make the ball dough and then keep it in the fridge. When you want to add veggies, you fry it and yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So I think today has been wow. I love this, Charlie. I don't think I can sleep well tonight. So I'm going to be dreaming about this meat pie and polo and everything. Seriously, I don't know for the others, but I'm going to be dreaming about it. The way someone is showing it to me, please. I don't like what you're doing.
She's sitting, can't imagine. I'm talking, so I can't eat.
Mambi.
Mambi is sitting.
The way you are teasing me with this pie. Okay, all right. So today has been a great moment with our sister, our own sister, our mother. Okay, Mrs. Miriam Acquah Hagan. All right. She is a physician assistant by profession, and she does this as a side hustle. She wouldn't have to, the kids would not have to be pointing in the market street or street or that. Mommy, I want pie. Mommy, I want polo. No, because they know mommy can do it at home for them.
Yeah.
So we can also learn to do these things, and then once in a while we do it for ourselves and maybe for our kids or for kids in our neighborhood. Like she said, she's going to share this with the kids in the neighborhood. This is so lovely, and that's what love is about. And in the month of love, February, she's showing love already. All right, so guys, thank you for being here with us tonight. If anyone has a question, please kindly let us know quickly, and then we can wrap up because we know it's already late and people are sleepy somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have a question, please kindly let us know. Please, someone is asking, do you make this to sell?
Yeah, I make based on all this, not necessarily selling every day, but those who know, like, I'm able to do those stuff, I just deliver. Then I personally and maybe occasions, I share some to my neighbors. I like to share,
We
when
can
they are
see,
happy.
God bless you for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you happen to be in Ghana, in Accra, somewhere around, and then you feel for polo, you can see what our sister Miriam has done for us.
Sure.
You can
Sure.
just call her, please. I need polo, 500 Ghana cedis. We'll make it for you. You can eat it for the
Hey,
whole
you can't
year.
even carry
Okay.
it. No, you can't carry it.
Don't worry, we'll come with the Kia. We'll come with Kia to carry it for us. Okay. All right. Any more questions? Any more question? Okay, so I think that'll be all for tonight. And yes, Madam Miriam, please, if you have any last words you would like to say to us as we wrap up.
Yeah. In the first place, I'm happy to meet new people, wonderful people. Yeah, and the one thing is, it's good to cook on your own because you know what is in it. These outside food, you don't know what is really in a secret ingredient here and there, spices and stuff. But this one, you can regulate what you want. You can do it your own way. It also saves money. Then me being a mom, or even every human being eats. Even now daddies cook, they take care of the homes. So it's good to learn things and make life better for yourself and for others. So it's a pleasure being with you, and thank you for the opportunity to share what I have. And also thank you for so much food in my house today. I'm very grateful.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. We are also so grateful for your time because, doing this to teach us is really we don't know how to describe this, but I know only few people would agree to this, and we really appreciate this effort and this gift you have given us. At least I know that from tomorrow I can make my own polo, especially polo. I don't joke with my polo. Yeah. When I came to Ghana last 2 years, I was eating polo almost every day because I
Wow.
had missed
You
polo
like
so
it?
much. So
Oh,
really personally, I'm very grateful, and
okay.
our fellow brothers and sisters are so grateful,
All
and we say
right.
thank you so
Thank you
much for
too.
availing yourself to train us and
Okay.
to teach us with these hands-on skills that I don't think this can be taken from any one of us.
Not at
Whatever
all.
we've learned today is going to stick with us forever. Thank you so much. And people are expressing their gratitude in the chat box. They say, many thanks for the lesson. Someone says, thank you. Someone says, God bless you, Madam Miriam. And
Amen.
another says,
Thank
God
you.
bless you, Pa. Someone says, I look forward to next week to learn the juice and ice cream to go with the pastry.
Sure.
So thank
Okay.
you so much. Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much.
All
Okay.
right. All right.
Okay, so we'll meet next week. Please
Oh.
get ready for next week. You see what has happened today. Next week is going to be another
Yeah.
great episode. She's going
Yeah.
to attach some juice drinks with these wonderful pastries she has just taught us. So don't miss out. Come and learn something to pair with these pastries. Okay, all right. So until
Okay.
then, I'll meet next week. Everyone stay safe
Bye.
and be good. We're
All
going
right.
to
Bye.
call one of us, to pray with us as we end the session. So we're going to call anyone who is willing to pray with us as we end the session. Please unmute yourself and let's go.
Let's pray.
Okay.
Now, Rock of Ages, we are grateful for the opportunity to learn. Thank you for the resource person who taught us. I want to ask that you bless her for impacting this knowledge. May you cause her increase in everything she does. In the name of, even as we've learned, we ask that it be part and parcel of us, that we also progress with this skill and also be able to impart someday when the time comes. I want to thank you even for the opportunity, and for the organizers. We want to say that you bless them and increase them and cause them to organize such vital life skills to bless people. In Jesus' name we've prayed. Commit the week into your hands. We ask that you keep us till we meet again to learn other things. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen, amen, amen. Thank you so much, our dear brother. Okay, so that's all for today. Good night to every one of you, and see you next week. Bye. Good night.